I'm not a doctor, but I want to open a medical spa or a laser spa or an IV infusion clinic. Can I hire a doctor, or can I go ahead and open that business myself?
Well, like any good legal answer, it depends. It depends on the state in where you're operating. It depends on the type of services you're wanting to offer, and it depends on what you're trying to accomplish. So the first, as I attack a legal question, the first thing I ask is, what's the end goal and how do we get there?
Right. A lot of times the end goal is I'm not a doctor, but I want to own this IV infusion practice and help athletes or help individuals in my community. I'm sure I can hire a nurse who can run the IVs. Am I allowed? I'm unlicensed, or maybe I'm an attorney. Can I go ahead and just run that business and take the money from it?
So probably not, and certainly not in the majority of states in the United States.
So is it that doctors usually need to be the ones who own medical practices?
I think that's a fair assumption. In some cases and in some states, you may be able to use or be able to find a nurse practitioner, and in some rare cases, perhaps a physician's assistant.
Okay. This is some of the corporate practice of medicine stuff that we hear a lot about.
Yeah.
We have a lot of videos and resources on our website about that, so we don't have to dig into that, but also like management service arrangements and things like that, where we can draw people in who are unlicensed. They still have an ability to participate in some of these.
Absolutely. And the way that I view it is, again, like I said, how do we get to that goal? And so if you're take someone who's unlicensed, the way that we structure those is through a management services organization, or MSO. That's typically just an LLC. Mm-hmm. And then we have some contracts with the doctor. So the unlicensed person would be getting paid for managing the practice, not for the medical services. And that's going to pass muster, as you described, the corporate practice of medicine. Some people call it CPOM. There's some prohibitions in some states on splitting fees with doctors as well.
For tips about staying compliant, subscribe to our YouTube channel.